Hey everybody, and welcome to a brand new installment of Nintendo News Report for Wednesday, September 2nd, 2015. I'm your host, Alexander Kalafi, and today, talking about new 3DS's Ace Attorney and more, Canada's very own Donald Terrio.
I'm just excited because I get Gunman Clive HD for the same price you guys do.
Well, you know what? Joke's on you because I haven't bought Gunman Clive yet.
I can tell you it looks very good on the big screen. I should have a review up tomorrow.
There you go. The other voice you are seeing / face you are seeing is Alaska's very own Zachary Miller.
Correct. I have pillow hair at 5 o'clock at night.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Alex is having some, shall we say, bandwidth concerns this week, so that's putting it mildly. So let's just get right into it here. First, yeah, our top story this week. GameStop's having their managers conference as we speak in Las Vegas. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but Nintendo made a bunch of announcements related to that there, including the North American debut of the, what do we call this, the new 3DS?
Normal?
Yeah, let's go with that. New 3DS Normal, which is going to come with, in a special bundle with Animal Crossing Happy House Arrest. And I can say that because Alex isn't here right now. 2 faceplates and a special amiibo card. Not sure if it's exclusive to this bundle or not. And it will retail for $219.99 starting on September 25th. So 3 weeks from Friday.
That card will be exclusive just to piss off Justin Berube.
Oh, come on. You know he's already pre-ordered that.
To be honest, I'm kind of thinking about it myself, even though I like my 3DS XL.
You just want is it the colored buttons that do it for you? Because they did confirm that yes, we are getting the Super Famicom buttons on this one. It's
that and the faceplates. I'm a faceplate guy. I like my faceplates on my Micro. I am a consumer whore, as we all know.
I was going to get this until I saw the price tag for north of the border, $269.99.
Good God in heaven, don't do it.
Yeah. And
it's actually kind of expensive here. I'm waiting to see when they sell it sans Animal Crossing crappy home designer game. It should be cheaper than the XL, one would hope.
Well, I mean, they did just have the price drop on the 2DS as well, so that would
right.
So presumably that would give, you could probably slot it in $149 maybe with just the system. Doesn't even come with the AC adapter yet, so we still have that to worry about. But yeah, that's that new 3DS. I mean, sure, I'd probably have to spend about $20-30 to get a faceplate for it that I like. But,
yeah.
But I've thought about taking my backup system, which is currently a see-through 2DS, and just turning it into if I can get a good deal on a 3DS, I'll probably just do that.
Yeah, man.
And someday get it modded for like video capture, so I can stream out of this thing.
There you go.
That would probably just double the price on it. Alex, are you there?
Yeah, we can do a periodic check-in throughout the show. See if I'm still with you.
Like checking in with Ollie for the weather.
So we'll see if my bandwidth lasts long enough for me to give a coherent opinion. The time has passed for which me to want this system. I already spent $200 on this thing.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
I want this, though I don't really care about Isabelle, so like that doesn't really do it for me. And then I don't even know if I want Happy Home Designer, even though I love Animal Crossing. There's nothing here for me. Unfortunately, it's you know what? It's like 8 months too late for this information.
Yeah, absolutely true.
It's also worth noting that Reggie totally telegraphed this in his interview with Kotaku a few months back. He said, "Hey, there might be some special promotions or whatever." And that's exactly what happened. Special promotions at an exclusive retailer.
Why does it have to be? I mean, I'm sure the
So.
the system by itself won't be an exclusive, but that does piss me off.
Yeah, and of course, GameStop, it's not the only exclusive hardware they're getting, because they're getting a Hyrule badged new 3DS for Triforce Heroes at the end of October, and they're also getting special Wii Remote Pluses for the 6 people who don't own Wii Remote Plus at this point. But hey, if you want something that's bad with Bowser or Toad, I suppose that floats your boat.
Yep.
So this is normally the part where we do new releases, but well, they're aside from Gundam Clive HD, we had Versus Excitebike come out this week. I'm meaning to pick that up, but that's probably going to be tomorrow. So unfortunately, I won't have had a chance to play it until probably next week.
So explain something to me. Is that just 2-player Excitebike?
It's 2-player Excitebike with more options for saving courses.
Oh.
And it also didn't come out in America previously because it was on the Famicom Disk System, which never came out here. Right. I think the crazy thing about this is that they didn't bother to put an import premium on it. It's just priced like an NES game.
That's nice.
So we have that. Mario Golf comes out tomorrow, and that's really it, aside from Europe getting Runbow and LBX. So yeah, not a whole lot there. But let's jump to the news here. First big story. I hope we don't have any objections to this. Ace Attorney 6. It is a thing that is happening, and it's already been confirmed for North America and Europe. It first came out in this week's issue of Famitsu. There are some scans out there. You can find them in the appropriate places. It'll be playable at TGS this year. It's handled by the team that did Dual Destinies. Speaking to Shack News, Capcom said that Ace Attorney 6 will be coming to the West, and then apparently this kind of may have shot the chances of the Great Ace Attorney, the Japanese-themed game starring Sherlock Holmes. That kind of is on the back burner for now. So at least if you believe the French Twitter account of Capcom, which, well, that's I can't say for sure.
You're right.
So, Zach, have you played a lot of these Ace Attorney games, or is this something you've pretty much got?
I've pretty much ignored them. I reviewed because I was curious about them. I reviewed Apollo Justice, which everyone tells me is like the wrong way to start this series. But just generally, I don't like, as you guys have probably figured out, I don't like visual novel style games with very little gameplay, and I don't like having to tap or click every square centimeter of the screen to find what I need to find. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what they do with this. It's, I mean, first new Ace Attorney game in a couple of years, because they were putting these things out like every 6 months before.
Yeah.
But obviously we don't have a whole lot of details about that. We probably won't have that for a couple of weeks until we get something out of the TGS demo. I'm interested to see if they have any really crazy new systems like the one they brought in for Dual Destinies. But I still got to play through the trilogy and get out of the DLC case involving the literal killer whale before I can really get a full opinion on Phoenix Wright.
I'm sure you'll cross-examine this killer whale in the courtroom.
Yes. I mean, I cross-examined a parrot, and I think I did a dog in Leighton versus Wright.
Wow.
So, yeah, this...
All right.
Talking to animals is a Phoenix Wright tradition, for better or for worse.
I mean, I appreciate that the series is kind of crazy, but that and Leighton, I just can't do it.
Fair enough. And we still keep losing Alex there, but I will say, for anyone who's thinking
can you hear me now? Or? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Sort of, kind of.
Oh, you can hear me? Oh, okay. Here's another quick snipe of an opinion. I don't think the Ace Attorney spin-off is going to come west, much in the same vein that the Yakuza spin-offs like Ishin and the Japanese ones did not come west. I also love Phoenix Wright's design as the games go forward in years. How Nick, aka Phoenix Wright, was initially this like 23, 24-year-old lawyer who was like super young looking, and now he's in his mid to late 30s and looks a little more professional, a little older, maybe even a little more grizzled. And like I love the subtleties the game's narrative the game's narrative has, but even in spite of that, even though there are so many people like me, I think Ace Attorney 6 will launch digital only.
Huh.
Yeah, because I mean the trilogy and Dual Destinies both were digital games, but because from my understanding of the content of the spin-off, I think you're right, Alex. I don't think that's going to get localized, but that should not stop people from buying Phoenix Wright if they are fans of the series. Like, you don't want to send the wrong message that we don't want any more Phoenix Wright games, whether or not even if we're just getting the mainline games.
Agree.
So, moving on from that, something weird popped up on Amazon last night. Is first found by noted bot Wario64. You can now buy Wii U, 3DS, and for some silly reason Wii games directly from Amazon, and once you've paid, one-click them to your systems.
Huh.
So basically, they've got just first-party title for now, largely retail and virtual console. They had a listing for Pushmo World when the story went out this morning, but that was unavailable for whatever reason. Once you check out, sign in with your NID, and you push it to the system. For some reason, they're listing Yoshi's New Island for $16, which I think might be a third party doing that, but I wouldn't recommend at that price because I paid a little bit more, and well, it was one of the worst games I played last year.
I'm increasingly happy that I did not choose that as my free reward game.
For Club Nintendo?
Yeah.
At least I didn't buy this one digitally. Thankfully, when I played it, it was off a pre-order that I think I might have sent to a community manager.
Nice.
Yeah, that was not a fun experience, but people are wondering sort of like, why is Nintendo bothering to do this? And I'm pretty sure it's simply because, well, it's some people, they prefer to do all their shopping on Amazon, and this is one way of getting them in there to do it. Or if you have like Amazon gift credit or trading in games to them, you can then use that credit going forward on the Amazon store to pay for digital games. And hey, it pushes right to the system. That's almost PlayStation-like, except this one might actually work most of the time.
Scary. It's scary to think that might happen.
Yeah, because Nintendo actually knows how to do simultaneous updating of the store, and they know how to actually. They've got Amazon handling their web store apparently now. So there you go.
I like it.
Let's see if we have a chance for a hot take from Alex here, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think we need to hook him into Amazon.
I like that idea.
Alex, are you there?
I'm here now.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
It's now I can drop another opinion.
Yeah.
And I can still list myself as a participant of the show. What story are we on? Still
Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah, I'm not even sure why I put that as a news story this week. It was just something that happened.
Yeah, it's more of an oddity, but the option's there if you don't want to bother going into the eShop for whatever reason.
Yeah. No, sure. It's also cool that there's a direct connection between Amazon and the eShop. Like, you can get it downloading to your system without even having to go onto your Wii U.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, if I didn't already own everything in the store, I'd check it out. But well, unfortunately, I pretty much have every game that they're listing right now, so out of luck on that one.
Also, Yoshi's New Island is only mediocre. I don't think it's that horrible. I'll go to bat for it being only mediocre. It was piss easy, and its mechanics had no heart at all. But I gave it a 6.5. I still agree with that.
You're trying to reclaim the 6.5 for good, for mediocre at least, if not good.
My standard, and I don't know if this is the way the site does it, but for me, whatever review I'm writing, 5 is a hard average. 6 is a hair above average.
And I think, and tonight Alex's bandwidth gets a 3.
Yeah, it does.
7 is any game I would describe as good but not great. 8 is great. 9 is the
Okay.
All right. Okay.
We got so. At this point, can we get somebody down to Boston just to hook up a cell phone to Alex's computer? All right. Well, in speaking of things that'll make you spend a lot of money, Xenoblade Chronicles X finally had its North American limited edition announced at a PAX East panel last weekend in Seattle.
PAX Prime. PAX Prime.
PAX Prime. Sorry. God, PAX East in Seattle. I'm drunk. So it'll come with the game with an actual disc, which I know is a difficult concept for some companies, with special art on it, matted art card, a 100-page art book, and a soundtrack sampler, 10 tracks that comes on a specially designed USB drive. That'll set you back $90 if you can find a place that's putting up pre-orders for it.
Wow.
Which is, at this point, was the Nintendo World Store and Amazon for about 3 hours before it sold out on Saturday.
Yeah. Not a bad special edition, I gotta say.
Yeah, I thought about going in for that until I realized, oh yeah, it's going to be $120 here, and I've got the game pre-ordered for $40. So that kind of stuff is not going to make me drop another $80 on the game. Although, for the sake of comparison, 100-page art book, this is the Xenoblade Chronicles art book that I got when I picked up the game on the Wii. Yeah. It's about 22 pages, so I can see why they're charging that kind of premium for it, because, God, if the paper quality is as good as this one, it's going to be huge.
Now, here's my question about that art book, Donald, because this bugs me about a lot of art books that come with games. Is the art just a bunch of renders of characters and models and things that you're just going to see in the game, or is it actual concept art and stuff like that?
I think once you're getting into the 100-page territory, you're looking at concept art, like early design, and then you get into the renders probably later on in the book.
Okay.
They obviously haven't revealed the details on that, and we're probably not going to find out until the game actually comes out and people have it in their hands. But
yeah,
if you're going to get that big, you're going to have a lot of things to look at, and maybe something you actually look at more than once.
Yeah, I have plenty of art books that are not that big. It's true, but they tend to be just a bunch of renders of the characters. I don't care. That's not what I'm interested in with an art book.
And the soundtrack sampler, I mean, given that the music is handled by an actual Japanese music label, I can see why they cut it down to 10. But I'm really wondering what the capacity is going to be on that thumb drive once you actually get the music off of it.
Sure.
If it's something like 32 gigs or something, that could be that could actually be useful because what they've shown us of that track looks really cool.
Hmm.
So while we wait for the next recovery here, anything we should plug here, Zach, while we got a few minutes?
Well, I'm on a new crosstalk show with Mr. Ronahan, crosstalk with a W, called Zanstars, where we just bullshit for an hour. That is literally what we do. Like, we go in with a topic, but that topic is over in about 5 minutes, and then we talk about whatever.
Yeah. So is that going to be like bi-weekly, or is it going to be, or what's your plan on that?
Aiming for bi-weekly, yeah. And then Runbow came out, and Runbow Online is super fun, and I fucking dominated in it, and I love it. In fact, I think we made Guillaume a little angry because on Twitter he was like, "This game is so stupid random." Yeah, but that's what makes it good.
Yeah. And of course, you'll have your Gunman 5 HD8 review up tomorrow, hopefully.
Yep.
Has that already gone into editing, or?
No, I actually have to write it tonight or tomorrow morning.
Okay.
But it's a mini, so it's not going to be too tough. It looks really good on a TV. It looks really good. There's a new character who's an Indian chief who has a spear that he stabs people with, but it's a melee attack only, and a lot of the game's bosses were not redesigned to fit that, so they're much tougher. But still good.
Still really cool to ride on a dinosaur getting chased by a buzzsaw.
Absolutely is. Yes, correct. Although I hate that flying pteranodon stage. I hate it so much. I'm not good at those kind of stages anyway.
Am I coming through yet?
Yeah, there you are now.
Coming through loud and clear.
All right. Okay, let's end the show very quickly. Just one thing I wanted to bring up quickly is that Super Mario Maker review. Check that out. Check out Neil's video review. Also, on Metacritic, it got an 89. Common complaints are that its content is low, it's not a complete Mario course maker, and the online searching is not incredible. But despite that, it seems like a really excellent first step in what could be an incredible tertiary Mario series, and is still my most hyped game of the year.
Maybe they'll just keep patching in more stuff.
DLC seems like it's so made for this game.
Oh yeah.
First things I want for that, just because of the kind of level I'm thinking of making, but I need slopes and I need water pits in the stages.
Yep. Slopes, water pages, secret exits, chucks. There are some blatant missing enemies that are making me real upset.
I need some giant mechanical snakes that go like this, and you walk on them, and then you have to. There's one over here that shoots a ball once in a while, and you have to shoot it with I don't know what.
Fireballs.
Mario would shoot it with. Yeah, fireballs. There you go.
So basically, you're trying to make those levels from Battletoads.
No, I'm trying to make all the levels from Mega Man 2 and 3.
Oh, I see. Geez, all I wanted to do was use some of the great elements of Mario 3, and well, probably do some trolling with New Super Mario U.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like Mario U's getting a real bad.
Because it sucks, Alex. The Mario U series sucks. Or the new Super Mario Bros. Games suck. Go ahead.
I just want to use the music there for trolling, just with the wild wahs all the time.
In this game, and it's undeserved. Mario U portion of this game just because.
And he's gone.
Well, maybe I'll continue ragging on the new Super Mario Brothers series. It was created by an intelligent AI and not people. There. It's a soulless abomination. It is the Skynet of Super Mario games.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's wrap this up here.
All right.
Obviously, you can find more of us over at NintendoWorldReport.com, although chances are, if you're watching this, you probably already know that. If you want to bug us individually on Twitter, Alex is at Culafia, Culafia. Zach is at zmiller1902.
Yep.
And I'm at Donald Mick. You can also find me on the official, unofficial podcast of the NWR forums, Turnip Radio. That's at NFR Podcast on the Twitters. We're probably going to have a couple of new episodes out by the time we record the next show. Editing backlogs are not fun.
No.
All right, that is it. We are done. We will see you next week. We're working on a streaming schedule here, so we might have to do this on Wednesday nights again going forward, but we will wait and see on that. Generally, just for now, we'll say we'll see you next Thursday, 9:30 Eastern Time. Have a good night.
Adios. We're still live.
Alex.